I Want More Comics and Games presents New Comic Book Day November 5th, 2025. DC's KO features Batman in Night Fight #1. Discover the official origin of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy's relationship with Life and Crimes #1. Absolute Superman hits issue number 30. Captain America fights Alien in a new miniseries. Echo returns in a new series where she attempts to uncover mysterious disappearances. In Seeker of Truth #1. Spinning out of Imperial She-Hulk takes over Sakaar in Planet She-Hulk. Skybound's G.I. Joe and Void Rivals continue. Rook Exodus hits issue number 8, and Rob Liefeld returns to bring us a new chapter in the world of Young Blood with a new #1 for 2025. Star Trek Red Shirts gets issue number 4. Thundercats releases a new special, and White House Robot Romance drops issue number 2. Get what you want and more at iwantmorecomics.com.
Fresh month,
Yes.
fresh things,
I like how quickly
full week.
things change in our world. It happens so fast. Let me see here.
Welcome to the chaos, right?
That's exactly right.
That's how this works. This is Keith and Richie on your half-hour hype Tuesday night show, because we looked at the screen for it to tell me where the hell we are in the week.
That is right. I'm guessing.
I'm not a responsible adult. I don't need to know.
Mhm.
But what does it mean? Does it mean we're talking about the future? Well, only slightly, only by hours.
Well,
Although completely accessible to you today, because that's what we do. That's how we roll.
Mhm.
Please join us, follow us along. Our website, iwantmorecomics.com. Come here, hit the shop page, hit that first link, new releases this week, and it will take you to this wonderful page with all the options that are going to be on the rack, but are available for you to grab right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you can't make it in, let's say you're remote, you're in Guatemala,
Mm-hmm.
you can order and have us shipped to you.
That is correct. I will start off with a small disclaimer because I did highlight it on the video, but it moved, which is Youngblood #1 has shifted from November 5th to
That's
November
right. Me and
12th.
Sean are both ready to fire you for even putting Youngblood on the video.
I
There
just
are
try to
rules in
talk.
this.
I try to talk to everybody, not just the people I like. All right.
Well, there's a difference there when somebody has a problem with the store. So there's a creator there that we should never promote.
But we do have lots of other things to chat about that are still actively going to release tomorrow for New Comic Book Day, and a bunch of #1s to get through. But I think I'd like to start with a really cool variant movement that's happening this month with Marvel Comics and Inhuck Lee. I know that we have them on the Streetverse. They're called Marvel Streetverse, and this is the first batch that is hitting the rack.
So you'll see here that there's really only 5 this week. We have 7 up there because there are 1 in 50s on these, and 2 of the 1 in 50s were not claimed, or some of the others we may not have gotten that high on,
Right.
Like Miles Morales, so we didn't get high enough for the 1 in 50 there. But if you're looking at picking up the Streetverse ones you did not pre-order, they are available. Inhuck Lee does a cool little pop, kind of fashion take on what would the characters look like just hanging out and not really disguising themselves, because I would think that Black Panther would just walk around as T'Challa.
Right. You would think that. But...
Although I do think here, if you're going to be Psylocke strutting around and all this, why not just carry your sword?
Why not? Yeah, straight up carrying it. It is a really cool idea. I like it, and I'm a big fan of themed comics. And with this being so done ahead of time, and we've been given all the information, I want to reward Marvel for that, and it's a really cool thing to get behind. So don't miss out on these. I will probably bring them up every week because they are really cool. I saw the Elektra one that he just promoted on his Facebook page for the 27th, and goodness gracious, it looks great. So follow along with those. While we're there, we might as well jump into what I think is probably one of the sleepers, but has one of my favorite variants in Marvel. Alien versus Captain America is dropping this week.
Would that be the Dan Panosian foil?
It sure would. Look at that thing. Like, just the fact that the look of it's fine, but the fact that it's foil makes it even better for me. I love it. I love it a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of alien detail that is person who is well versed with of those creatures, and getting your little face hugger on the shield. Yeah, that seems pretty stylish for you.
We can go over to Dark Horse. We'll start running down the number ones that we have to talk about today. The first one at Dark Horse is called Space Scouts, which is by the great Matt Kindt, who has participated in our book club. I just want to point that out to humble brag. And this is a new space odyssey that is with Matt Kindt's brilliant mind behind it. I feel like we're going to get a little bit of just, space opera experience. But with Matt Kindt, there's always a twinge of horror and realism. So I'm very excited. A small 3-issue series to get behind, and starts number 1 this week.
Yeah, these are larger books. They're more content. It's while it only being 3 issues, it's still going to have quite a bit to the story for it. Looked pretty good. 2 variants available out there. I will point out the B, because it's just always fun when Sergio Aragonés brings his unique style to it. Oh goody, we get a fire alarm that everybody gets to hear about here too. So hopefully that will be handled here pretty quickly. We'll see. Everybody in the chat can tell us how awful that sound is. If it's too problematic, we may pause here for a little bit. Yeah, light one hears it and says run, but
I don't see smoke yet.
Yeah, I think Sean's gonna go check in and see what's up out there and all this, and see if he needs us to evacuate or not, and if somebody turned around and firebombed us. But you want to try going on for just a minute so they'll lose 2 minutes?
I'll try. So real quick, I want to talk about the Ice Cream Man special. Just in case this does just get too annoying, I want to talk about some of the cool stuff that I was holding for the end of the show. This is a card set that is a comic book. It does run through comics. It was very unique and interesting, so I didn't want to tie it to our Ice Cream Man people. I think that was too much to ask, but it is a one and done. They're never reprinting it, and it is an interesting Mortal Coil Shuffle series, 52 cards, and a comic book. Check that out for $9.99.
A little bit of fun there.
The other one is DCKO Night Fight number 1. For those participating in the DCKO series, this is going to be what happened to Batman, what he's doing on his journey through DCKO. Spoiler free, we just get to see where he's at and what he's doing. Next one I had was from Oni Press, Crownsville number 1. This is going to be from Rodney Barnes, who I love, did Batman Full Moon in Philadelphia. This is going to be a 48-page first issue of 5 double-sized comic featuring a century-spanning tale of suspense and sorrow. True crime meets shocking terror inside an infamous asylum with a tortured past. Very excited for it. I hope people will give it a chance, because I do love Rodney Barnes. Next.
Well, there's nothing here. It seems to be a false alarm and all this, but I don't know if it's too loud for everybody to hear all the chaos and all this. So somebody in chat tell us if you can actually hear us or if it's just being overpowered by the alarm.
I can hear you. I could close my door. Hold on. Because there's no alarm in my room. So one sec. All right. So I just closed the door. Can you hear me now? I'm here. I see Richie sounded better and can't hear you, Richie. Figure your stories out. All right. Mambo can hear me. What about you, Nam? Can you hear me yet? Light one can hear me. If Keith's muted, how bad is that sound? Because I can carry you through this for a little bit. All right, Keith, I'm going to run without you for a little bit. You just kind of listen and follow along. We will jump over to another big one I think we need to talk about, which is from DC Comics. Let's talk about Harley and the Life of Crimes. So this is a big one, guys. This is our first time really diving into the definitive origin of Harley and Ivy's relationship. So, they kind of came together through like media and people's ideas and then a couple one shots, but no one's really actually just straight written out like the breakup of Joker, the friendship of Harley Quinn and Ivy, and then their progressing relationship. So this starts from the first kiss and goes all the way through. I think it will be very big. Also, all the variants are ridiculously good. There's obviously the Elizabeth Torque is really, really wonderful. I just think that this is a big one and you don't want to miss out. So I thought I would highlight these. Keith's going through those, which is fine. As you do that, I wanted to move over to Fantagraphics Underground for my independent folks. This comic really reminds me of Sean and people that like Sean's stuff. I will say that R. Crumb is, a legend when it comes to indie, and having him on a cover absolutely brought my eyes to it. So this is Tales of Paranoia, and it's a one-shot featuring the first comic book, R. Crumb comic book, in 23 years. I think it's going to be unique. There's probably not a lot available, but if you want to grab it right now, you can. Let's jump over to Marvel and talk about Echo, Seeker of Truth. Echo's got a new series, which is going to kind of follow her adventures to Los Angeles. Her cousin goes missing, and it kind of ties with a bunch of other missing things, and she decides to do something about it. For Echo fans alike, I think it's a mini series, and I think you don't want to miss it. I tied anyone that bought Echo from the last series. You're on this series already if you're a hold slot. Another new series starting is going to be from Titan Comics with Doctor Who, The Prison Paradox. Doctor Who likes to do 2-part mini-series, so there's like 2 issues at a time, issue 1 and 2. This one is going to feature the 15th Doctor, who we now know is no longer doing any more TV, so the only way you can find more adventures is through the comic books. So don't miss out on the Doctor Who if that is in your prerogative. Next up is Mad Cave Studios. I brought this up during our catalog talk, and I wanted to highlight it one more time. Circus Maximus is going to be a cool heist story told through Rome in 64 AD. It is Gladiators meets Heat in a blood-soaked historical thriller. I think that's a really interesting story. I don't think you want to miss it. Pick it up now. G.I. Joe from Image Comics is starting a new crossover event. It's a new arc called the Dreadnought War. For those that have been following along, there's been a kind of betrayal through the Cobra, and now there's going to be a straight fight to see who is loyal and who is not. But this is the first issue. I think that Ben Oliver variant is ridiculous, and I wanted to highlight it. So thanks for pulling that one up, Keith. There's also that really cool Splash one with Cobra Commander on it. I liked too. Yeah, that one there. We don't really have to go to it, but I did want to highlight Dynamite Entertainment. Thundercats has been doing one-shots with featurettes on each member of the Thundercats. So I'm not old enough to know how to pronounce this name, and I apologize. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's a big character. And if you are getting Thundercats, you're already on it. You don't have to worry about it. But if you are individually buying them, I don't want to miss out on this one shots. Chitaro was last week. We just did orders for Panthro, so we're going to get everybody. The other one I brought up was Ignition Press, No Place #1, with Tim Seeley behind a new kind of dark fantasy adventure. It's a cruel homecoming with a magical door. It's basically kind of like Jumanji, where she leaves, has an adventure, comes back to a traumatized world, and has to kind of reunite and rebuild. I think it'll be a good book. I've liked what Ignition Press has released so far. I think they're pretty solid start for a new publisher. And Tim Seeley will usually not let you down. Let's see here. One of the things I wanted to show off were a variant that Keith had talked about in the catalog, which is under DC, under Cheetah and Cheshire. There's a gorgeous cover there. That's it right there. I just think, like Keith was saying before, the colors are soft. Their eyes are the engaging. Everything about this book draws your eyes to it, and I don't think you want to miss out. That will hit the rack today. Next, I have Marvel Comics. We have Planet She-Hulk coming out. This is She-Hulk from the pages of Imperials, going to be taking on the responsibility of the planet Scar while Hulk is away. And these are those adventures. And yes, Keith is doing the rightful contracted Jenny Frison variant that should be shown every show. Thank you. So don't miss that. Lastly, I have Impact Winter Evanfall, and that's from Image Comics. The year's 1953, the Cold War is at its height. Intelligence operator Penelope Chambers is running off the books investigation on the disappearance of female agents in Eastern Europe. Travis Beecham at the writing helm, and I think it's a pretty interesting comic. And I think it will be a mini series, but Keith can thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah, John, I agree that She-Hulk is awesome. Thank you. Just a one shot. Appreciate that, Keith. I did want to bring up Distillery's issue #2 for White House Robots because I really enjoyed the first one. I did give it a read. I would suggest it. The Techno Jam in the background is epic. You have no idea. I'm risking my life for you guys. I just want you to know that. But White House Robot Romance, issue 2. This is about two robots that are built off of AI that know the government secrets, that have fallen in love, the chef and the bodyguard. And that's exactly right. If I see Keith run, I know I'm running. I'm not even asking questions. But this is their story of leaving, trying to go into a budding romance from Chip Zdarsky. It will be a 3-issue series from Distillery in that big oversized version that I quite liked. That is what I brought to the table.
Here's the fun. We're going to get a pause in the screaming.
It will go again. Yes.
It can only ever get shut off completely when the fire department comes out here and nukes the system. So,
but that was kind of that was my speed run of everything I had. We do have 10 minutes to take a look at a couple of variants that we can look at.
The Liber Mejos on Amazing Spider-Man continue. This one has high popularity.
With, right.
Using you just hit the jackpot. That one's going to be a little bit of a standout out there.
The Federici on Adventures of Superman was one I had highlighted. I thought that was an excellent cover.
The Toy Stories. This is on Avengers.
Yes, yes it is. And if you were on Disney for my hold slots, that got pulled for you.
Mm-hmm. Facsimile edition of Batman 47.
Yes.
Since we're a little disjointed here, we're just kind of like flipping and bringing up ones. Facsimiles can be fun because obviously there's not many of us out there that are going to be affording a Batman 47 in our worlds.
No, definitely not.
Post Malone's Big Rig continues. We do have Peach Momoko covers and the Tyler Kirkham. This was fun to bring back. And that was the Choose Your Own Adventure. These are reprints of the original Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Are they in that same size?
Exactly.
Thing? Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
So we brought some in because I wanted to see how they would respond, if people's nostalgia cared. If people want to pick up a couple of number 3s, we can go back and get 1s and 2s. And it looks like that this is going to continue on. The publisher is Choose Your Own Adventure, but I actually think that it's IDW that's heading this up. So there's quite a bit planned for that coming down the pipe.
Another variant runway is Poison Ivy number 38. Poison Ivy's kind of always on that runway, but
the Tough Decision path.
Yes.
I
didn't know there's. Yeah, I didn't know there was a foil.
And now your new one of the month. This is Zine Chin.
Definitely new.
Plus, you can always just have the Jessica Fong A covers.
Right.
Are not a failure.
Absolutely been killing it ever since she started. So.
Yeah, the Zatanna trade paperback for that all in is there if you missed the mini, and the second prints on Crypto for number 1 and number 2. There was a high amount of demand so DC actually brought those back a little bit longer than when they would have been in the normal cycle of reprints.
It does feel like a little late.
Yeah, but it was specifically because there was a lot of ask after the Superman movie. So kind of they found the right time to be able to bring it and pop it in there. So
we can check out the Star Wars Insider from Titan.
Oh yeah, the glow in the dark cover.
Yes, I think that's pretty cool. We should show it off. This is glow in the dark, which is just kind of dope. Kind of wish it dropped last week, but
yeah, that's going to be a little bit of your difficulty getting stuff from the UK over here on time. But
Keith, do you know how to
too far off?
Do you know how to pronounce that name from Thundercats? Is it Pumyara?
So I only know that it's obviously a play on Puma.
Right, that's what I got too. But I'm
not going further than that because I'll just murder it.
Someone's got to tell me.
Not one I'm super.
Nom's going to come in and just be like,
"Yeah, I don't want
this.
I don't need Nom judging us. Let's just back away from the table and let it go from that."
Fine.
One last look through here from Marvel to see if there's anything else that we missed in the point out. You do have some additional of the Age of Revelations.
Yep, our second issues are dropping.
Yep, are hitting now. Spirits of Violence is also hitting issue number 2. This Ultimate X-Men, this is probably the one that was sticking in my head.
Oh,
this
there
Ultimate
you go.
X-Men variant, chibi style, really well done. Kei Tanaka on that one. Really, I mean, you've got really good ones there because you still have Peach Momoko on the A in her own variant, and then Aka on this one here.
Ooh, those are nice.
So even though we're a little bit under time, we could probably try to sneak out of here before this thing starts screaming at us again.
That was the goal. I was trying to get through so people didn't have to hear like, eh.
I know we successfully navigated there. You guys can spend your own time flipping through the pages, ordering up what you need, select in-store pickup or shipping at your option. But the rack is being loaded currently, and I'll be pulling whatever orders you guys place in the next couple hours to make sure everything is ready for you. Thanks for joining in with us and putting up with Screaming Discotheque. Always an adventure here. We will be back tomorrow. When I say we, I don't mean Richie. Richie's kind of lazy or something. I don't know what's going on.
I might have a thing. I might have
a thing going on or something. But me and Sean are going to turn around and try to ruin his entire reputation tomorrow at 5:30. Tune in to hear all the pot shots we take, because we're always friendly.
That's yeah, always. Can't wait. All right, gang. Thank you so much.
Poomra. The Y is silent. I absolutely think
Poomra.
that sounds fine.
There you go. I'll absolutely accept that. Thank you. Poomra as a one shot. Don't miss it.
That works there. Thank you, one and all. Tune in tomorrow night, and we'll catch you again.
Bye, gang.
I Want More Comics and Games presents New Comic Book Day November 5th, 2025. DC's KO features Batman in Night Fight #1. Discover the official origin of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy's relationship with Life and Crimes #1. Absolute Superman hits issue number 30. Captain America fights Alien in a new miniseries. Echo returns in a new series where she attempts to uncover mysterious disappearances. In Seeker of Truth #1. Spinning out of Imperial She-Hulk takes over Sakaar in Planet She-Hulk. Skybound's G.I. Joe and Void rivals continue. Rook Exodus hits issue number 8, and Rob Liefeld returns to bring us a new chapter in the world of Youngblood with a new #1 for 2025. Star Trek Red Shirts gets issue number 4. Thundercats releases a new special, and White House Robot Romance drops issue number 2. Get what you want and more at iwantmorecomics.com.